Welcome to this week's edition of Mainely Motorsports, another edition of Mainely Motorsports that I'm bringing you, and I'm beat. But you know what? All worth it. Spent the weekend down at Thompson for the World Series, one of the prestigious events similar to Lee's Oktoberfest and some of the other big race weekends that take place throughout New England. And what a great time we had. It's down there. Saw a lot of Maine race fans traveling down. Met some people from Biddeford. Went down to follow young Reed Lamper. They follow him at Beechridge. They made the trek down to Thompson. Never been to the World Series. Older couple. Very nice people. And you know, that's what it's all about. You know, racing's all about. And you know, those people following a young talent from the state of Maine and showing their support. And they stayed right till the end. And it was good to meet them. And you know, now they're going to be starting to follow the show. So it's always good to get out and about and meet new people. And it's a great time down there. The racing was awesome. You know, and hats off to Scott Tapley, race director, Josh Fanata, general manager at Thompson Motorsports Park, and everybody that played their part in doing the officials from not only Thompson, but the officials and representatives and teams and drivers and crew members and families and everybody from all the teams are in competition there. The tours that came in, you know, fight the weather that we had. It wasn't pristine conditions. You know, we had 4 rain delays on Saturday, cold weather on Sunday, but they all did their best and made it a great weekend of racing. And we got plenty of highlights we want to show you from some of the races that took place, the winners here from the winners, the champions. And a little extra shout out this week before we get to the highlights. John Holland, New England Racing Fuels, Sunoco Race Fuels. You've seen him up at the Northeast Motorsports Expo. Really a great guy, does a lot for the sport, but Sunoco plays a big part in helping present and bring this World Series to you. And John was there all weekend, involving himself in victory lane, presenting flags, presenting fuel, presenting, you know, honoring the drivers, the champions. You know, just great job. Did a great job. John's a guy that usually likes to be behind the scenes. You'll catch him up at the shows, mingling with the people, talking to the track promoters and stuff. But really nice to see John getting some of the accolades that he deserves, because he does a lot for this sport, him, Mike Joy, and New England Race Fuels. So, you know, congratulations on a great weekend. But we want to get right off and show you some highlights and everything we're doing, and, you know, from this past weekend over at Thompson. And we got a little special treat later on in the show, and we'll talk about that when it comes up. But enjoy some of the highlights from this past weekend over the next few segments right there at Thompson Motorsports Park.
Don't let the other guys rough you up. Shop online at otmotorsales.com.
Clark's Eastside Scrap and Westside Scrap, two of the region's most efficient scrap yards. Both locations have the latest and greatest equipment, along with large capacity scales that are constantly calibrated to ensure honest weights. Car crushing, roll-off containers, scrap metal. Clark's Eastside Scrap in Chelsea and Clark's Westside Scrap in Farmingdale. Don't fix it, scrap it.
Mainly Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Southern Maine Motors, out to be Maine's #1 Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealership, Route 1 Saco.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf.
And I'm Dan Wolf. We've been selling and servicing vehicles on Route 25 in Gorham since 1972.
Wolf Auto Service offers state inspections, tires, brakes, and suspension.
21st Century Motors has a great selection of cars and trucks starting at $29.99.
With no mortgage and low overhead, we sell and service at guaranteed lowest prices.
We're just 6 miles west of Turnpike, exit 47 on Route 25 in Gorham. Online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley's Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your main returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Congratulations out to you.
Yeah, the real people that should be getting the crats right now is this Flamingo team. They got me off pit road right where I came in. They did a phenomenal job on that pit stop slide. Did a great job setting this race car up, and I was just the lucky guy that got to drive the inside line here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you really drove the wheels off everything. It was your race right from the very beginning. You never looked back, and you got to feel pretty darn proud of your efforts.
Yeah, I'm real happy for these guys and this team. They deserve nothing but the best. Eric Sanderson, can't thank you enough. You've been phenomenal, and to win here today, it was awesome, and it's great. I'm just so happy for everybody on this team. Finish off the year with a win.
Well, let's see if we can get John Holland in from Sunoco to make the trophy presentation. Your win here today, Ryan, obviously a pretty important win. I'll get out of the way.
And trust me when I tell you this, there was plenty more racing that we didn't show highlights of, but from mini stocks to limiteds to trucks, you name it, they had it. But congratulations to all the winners, and like I said, congratulations to the staff at Thompson and all the tours for a great job they did all weekend. But before we take a break, I want to throw a little shout out to a few people. And first off, you know, Dylan Maltz. I'm not fortunate enough to know Dylan, but some people behind the scenes there, Mark Brackett, Ricky, Rolf, you know, the whole entire Rolf racing team, and synonymous with, you know, the Oxford race and track and Oxford 250, and they're involved with that team, and they own it, Mark and Ricky, and they build the cars, and Dylan, fortunate enough to drive them, and now they call themselves the 2014 Grand Estate Pro Stock Series champions, and class act, that whole team, Dylan as well, and just by listening to him in Victory Lane and watching him present himself all weekend, you're at the track, you know, so congratulations to them. Larry Gelinas, you know, finished third in the Grand Estate Pro Stock Series race, second in the late model race down there, chance to win a championship and a race, but come up a little short on both sides. But Larry had a tough wreck last week over at Lee. Basically destroyed the car. A lot of work this off season to do to get it back in shape to be ready next season. But to him, volunteer crew, you know, Scott Lamb, good friend of mine, worked very hard all week to, you know, had RSB chassis step up with a car for them to use, and they worked hard all weekend. You know, no down faces, no sorry looks, no poor me. Just worked hard and brought their A game to the track and gave it all they had in the Grand Estate Pro Stock Series. And then if you were down there for the ISMA race, you saw the 37 of Jeff Locke, owned by Kenny Locke, and Locke Crane Services, major supporter of Mainely Motorsports through our Scroll sponsorship program. But they had a great run, and what a battle they had with champion of the ISMA Series Ben Seitz as well as Chris Purley. I mean, that was what a race that was. So congratulations to all three of those guys. Right, all Mainers located up here and down there at Thompson, putting on a show. So we're gonna take a break. We come back and got some highlights that you've probably already seen, but maybe not fresh in your mind. So take a break and be right back here on Mainly Motorsports.
I did not grow up in the car business. I started as a technician in a small garage, and now lucky enough to own my own dealership. I think buying a new car should be hassle-free with pricing up front. We like to negotiate with everyone the same way. Our goal is for our customers to feel good and make it easy and quick if they so desire. We pay our sales staff to help satisfy your needs, not to collect a traditional commission.
Southern Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Maine's only Viper dealer, Route 1, Saco.
Award season event is going on now.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We're starting our end of season sale now. This is our biggest selection ever. Fifth wheels with savings up to $20,000. Big selection of toy haulers starting at only $19,999. 2015 Trail Runner bunkhouses with super slides and island kitchens for only $199 per month. Motorhomes, truck campers, and more. Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the Southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
Mainly Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
Clark's Car Crushing, providing guaranteed honest weights with top dollar being paid.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and it's time of year we like to honor the champions and stuff, but been a little slow in lining the champions up. Still been doing these race weekends at Lee and Beechridge, Oxford, Thompson. So I thought it would be pretty neat to go back over the year and pick some of the bigger events that we attended and brought highlights to you from, and show you a little bit of tidbits this week, show you some more next week, and just kind of, we don't want that racing fever to die. So we got some highlights from some bigger events that we covered throughout the year, and hopefully you enjoy them, bring back some memories. If you're a winner that you pay attention to the show and watch the show, kind of put those chills back in the spine, as well as any car owner, a driver, or a crew member, or a wife, or a girlfriend, or a fan gets when they see their guy win a race, and they see it over and over and over. So enjoy these, and we'll be back at the end of the show to wrap up this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports.
USA Speedway. +5 in the heat. Did an amazing job getting to the pole. The green flag drops and you just go out back. Looks like you were just holding off to save it for a little bit later, which is when you used it. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, the guys did a great job. Just want to thank Freddie and Sheila Peterson. Giving us a great car, and Rolly did an awesome job. Grimm Construction, Hancock Electric, everyone on the crew, they just did an awesome job. Always fun to come here, and glad we can finally get a win.
It's taken a while. You've come here many times, and you've fallen just short. What's it feel like to win here at this racetrack, this race?
Yeah, it's been a long time, especially for a big race. Always wanted to get this ACT opener, and finally we can check that off the list.
Now, tell us about your strategy. It looks like, was that intentional just to fade off, or was the car just set up for the longer runs?
Yeah, I think just on cold tires at the beginning of the race, we fell back a little bit. Wanted to see what everyone else had, and then it was. I thought we were running out of time with about 5 or 10 to go, and luckily this thing was fast enough to track them down. And it's too bad that Ray spun out there. It looks like he got a little loose off it too, but it's going to be a good race to the end.
And sure, with that lap traffic, certainly helpful for you.
Yeah, definitely. I saw that coming up, and I said that's going to be our only thing to save us. So
there you go. Congratulations on a good finish.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie McDonald taking the win today, the New Hampshire Governor's Cup 150 for the American Canadian Tour. A great run for him this afternoon.
Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order copies of a show, send a check or money order for $15, shipping and handling included, to Mainely Motorsports, 326 Roosevelt Trail, Windham, Maine, 04062. And please add a description of the show.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf.
And I'm Dan Wolf. We've been selling and servicing vehicles on Route 25 in Gorham since 1972.
Wolf Auto Service offers state inspections, tires, brakes, and suspension.
21st Century Motors has a great selection of cars and trucks starting at $29.99.
With no mortgage and low overhead, we sell and service at guaranteed lowest prices.
We're just 6 miles west of Turnpike, exit 47 on Route 25 in Gorham. Online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
We've got the car you've been looking for at OT Motor Sales. Shop online at otmotorsales.com.
Not sure what brand tire to buy? Town Fair Tire has them all. Michelin, Goodyear, Firestone, Bridgestone, Pirelli, Toyo, Yokohama, Hankook, and more. No matter what size or brand, Town Fair Tire beats all the competition, even online prices. We'll also do a free front wheel alignment with any tire purchase. Name brand tires, the lowest prices, free alignment. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Kurt, congratulations. A real nice run. You're right up front the whole way. You started in second place in outside pole and kind of stayed up front all the way. Watched the rear end of Dwayne Seekins' car for a while, but then on a restart lap 58, you took over the lead and went home from there.
Yeah, they asked me when we got fuel, so you got anything for him? I was like, I don't think so. But when that sun went down, I was a little loose and tightened the car up when the sun went down, and it was pretty good. I still didn't know if I was going to get him, but this is great. I got to thank Eric Brown, Matt Dufall for spotting, Red, my girlfriend.
Race Across America. Race Across America.
Race Across America. Alan Brown, my father, everybody that's helped me. My son, I can't believe this is the biggest race I've ever won in my life. It's great.
Did that last race start scaring you? Only 3 laps to go and Seekins right beside you?
Yeah, I was scared, but I didn't know there was only 3 to go. I thought there was more than that. He told me the white flag. I was like, oh my God, I gotta dig.
And you did. Well, congratulations on winning the 4th annual Lake Eudora Memorial Race here at Speedway 95.
Thank you.
With your top 3 guys here, they all battled some attrition, some sort of tough luck in the race. Yours kind of came later, Josh. Had something wedged up under the car that nearly knocked you out of the race.
Yeah, them guys all went in the pit there, and I was hoping to get a little bit more laps on before I got the new tires on. I got out in the front there and run over a piece of exhaust pipe. I rode her out for a few laps waiting to take a big digger, and finally I just got her over to the side and got her pulled over there. I guess I didn't see it on the back stretch, but I got to thank my grandfather, NF Luce and Sons, and everyone over on the backside, my barber, my grandfather, everyone, I guess. So.
Now, again, late in the race, you were kind of mired back in traffic again, and did you ever think that something would happen like it did with 5 to go and just open things up for you guys?
No, I figured I was a 5th place car at best, and them guys got beaten and banging up front there. They had on some of them restarts, and they come back and bit them in the end, I guess.
Now, walk us through that last restart on the outside of Nick.
Well, Nick was quicker than me the last few runs there, and I just asked my Uncle Wayne and everyone up there upstairs to give me a couple good laps, and they did. I got it done. So.
All right, so congratulations once again. You're $3,000 richer, at least to start. We're going to count up some lap money to hand out to you as well. So how's that going to feel?
That's going to be good. When them guys come into pit there, I was asking the guy on the radio how many was going to go, hoping I could get that $500 lap bonus because I didn't think I was anywhere near the front. It worked out, I guess.
All right, here's your Coastal 200 winner for 2014. Nice round of applause for Josh St. Clair.
Today's vehicles are equipped with complex safety features such as anti-lock brakes, seatbelt restraints, and airbag systems, even collision avoidance systems. Not available in all models. Hi, I'm Sean Moody from Moody's Collision Centers. We don't wish bad luck on anyone, but even with today's technology, we need to keep our eyes on the road and our hands on the wheel.
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 9 locations in Maine.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley's Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Mainly Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Scotch Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scotch Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scotchrecreation.com.
LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
Well, they got to victory lane, but one move that quickly comes to my mind was that little move in lap traffic where you had to wiggle your nose in here and then you wiggle a little bit more to get through that hole. Lap traffic was pretty tough.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if that's a problem. I don't know if it's a good kid, but I like to be strong. He hit bad. I thought he was going to lose a tire. I want to thank Southern Area Motors for sponsoring the Road Race today and all these things for coming out. You guys really good. We'll see you again.
All right, your winner is Southern Area Mighty Mike Rowe.
And they asked me for one more request. They wanted to get this race going tonight with this little saying of their own.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Tonight in the 2014 edition of the SPM 125. Big round of applause for car number 73, John McKennedy. John is a fan that grew up at the Star Speedway, the Lee Speedway. We've all seen you win in multiple race cars. You come home first tonight. It's got to be a great feeling at pretty much your home track. Tell us how this one feels.
It feels great. The guys in this car worked their ass off today. I was complaining a lot, wasn't happy with the car. We changed springs, roll centers, just everything we could to make the car better. And I told my spotter, Russ Hersey, about 20 laps in, I said, we got a race car here. And everything just worked out. I knew we had a good enough car to win. I prayed I didn't get in any trouble, and everything just worked out. I thank all the fans for coming out. It's a great night. I love racing here. To win this race is pretty special. To say I beat 30 of the best modifieds in the Northeast is pretty cool, and some great competition. It wasn't easy. Those last 30 laps was probably some of the hardest I drove in a long time. And it feels great to win. I want to thank all my sponsors: Exit Realty Insurance, LH Wheeler Trucking, Power Miss Racing Fuels, Tower News, Independent Wheels, Raceworks, building me a great chassis, Performance Technology Racing Engines. All these people make it possible, and my crew, of course.
All right, we'll be expecting him another big race later on in the year at the Star Classic, but your winner tonight in the SPM 125, John McKennedy in the 73.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Get the right car at the right price. OTMotorsales.com.
Not sure what brand tire to buy? Town Fair Tire has them all. Michelin, Goodyear, Firestone, Bridgestone, Pirelli, Toyo, Yokohama, Hankook, and more. No matter what size or brand, Town Fair Tire beats all the competition, even online prices. We'll also do a free front wheel alignment with any tire purchase. Name brand tires, the lowest prices, free alignment. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Today's vehicles are equipped with complex safety features such as anti-lock brakes, seatbelt restraints, and airbag systems. Even collision avoidance systems. Not available in all models. Hi, I'm Sean Moody from Moody's Collision Centers. We don't wish bad luck on anyone, but even with today's technology, we need to keep our eyes on the road and our hands on the wheel.
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 9 locations in Maine.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We're starting our end of season sale now. This is our biggest selection ever. Fifth wheels with savings up to $20,000. Big selection of toy haulers starting at only $19,999. 2015 Trail Runner bunkhouses with super slides and island kitchens for only $199 per month. Motorhomes, truck campers, and more. Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Mainely Motorsports TV, brought to you by...
I think that brought a pretty unique and neat twist to the show. Some races that we covered throughout the year, and you get to replay them in your head, replay them on the TV, and see them all again. So, like I said, you're looking for something to do this weekend over at Oxford Plains Speedway, Tom Mayberry's second annual flea market. Stop by and see me, as this is your first chance to buy your raffle tickets for what was going to be and still could be the Pit Crew Challenge car, but we got some things in the work we'll hopefully talk about in the next couple of shows, and it might not be the Pit Crew Challenge car, but it will be given away at Race and Preview. But we're starting early, starting to sell tickets on the turnkey Super Late model for Mainly Motorsports. So enjoy this week's episode, and we'll see you next time right here on Mainly Motorsports.
Taking your time. It's making me nervous.